When we're talking about Asia literacy, and when I'm talking to you about the sort of world our students inhabit now and will increasingly inhabit in the future, we're talking here around a sort of a new set of skills which have long been described as softer skills, sort of softer capabilities and nuances that students need to have. And that's around cross-cultural knowledge. It's around understanding others. It's about being able to appreciate difference and be comfortable in difference. It's being able to move from one particular working style into another working style, from one working group that has one way of thinking into another working group with a different way of thinking. Skills that are transferable, skills that are flexible, kids that are resilient. So when you hear the term Asia literacy or you're thinking about the Asia priority, they're the sort of qualities and characteristics that we're trying to build in students. The general capability is a great opportunity to begin or to continue that work around some of these so-called softer skill areas. So that's also what we're focusing on, as well as the specific subject area knowledge and skills within those areas.
I never knew that Korea would provide me with such a breadth and depth of studying and work opportunities. My name is Scott Walker. I'm the Country Manager for Blackmores in Korea. My role in Korea is to facilitate communication between our Korean partners and Blackmores in Australia and manage that relationship. My education journey with Korea is quite a long one. I actually studied Korean language at high school. It's one of the few high schools in Australia that taught Korean language. Now, I worked hard at university and that paid off in the form of a Korean government scholarship offered by the National Institute of International Education Development. That was a 3-year full scholarship, and that consisted of 1 year Korean language studying at Kyung University and a 2 years master's degree at Yonsei University. My work with Korea is deepening the Australia-Korea relationship.
Local meet in Melbourne. Meantime, another comeback swimmer, Ian Thorpe, got the attention of shoppers in South Korea.
One of the interesting things that we have done at Blackmores in Korea since we started just over a year ago is employ Ian Thorpe as our brand ambassador.
I really wanted to try and do this.
So having Ian Thorpe in Korea was really fun, and my role in the process was to actually facilitate the whole process. So I set up media conferences, we had a charity swim event, we had public signings, and it was really great to work with such a professional individual and bring a very well-known Australian to Korea and introduce him to the Korean public. I think that he really enjoyed his time here, and I am really proud of the role that I played in that. Well, since I first started studying Korean language, what really motivated me was just the vibrancy of our trading environment. They're one of our most important trading partners, and I sort of looked at that relationship and thought, well, there isn't really a lot of practitioners that really understand Korean language and Korean culture, and I thought that I could really add some value there. One of the things that I find the most interesting about Korea is just how dynamic it is, how quickly things change, how quickly things develop. You're on the cutting edge of technology, a really vibrant population, and it's just an incredibly exciting environment to be in. My career is dynamic, ever-changing, and always interesting.
Just to really drive home that point, and I don't want to labour it too much, but scientific links, and this is again out of the white paper, scientific links between Australia and Asian nations, and you can see the blue lines are the traffic, and this is around joint research, innovation, collaborative ventures. So you can see the escalation in just 8 years, how much more interaction there is between our scientific institutions and organisations over that short period of time. So this is permeating all layers of our society and enterprise.